everyone, welcome to Vinyasa Flow with Shane Staley. For the past few weeks I've been nursing a calf injury, so I just want to let you know today that I'm still working with that, so I will be demonstrating a little less and cueing as clearly as possible. So although I am able to do a little more this week, I'm excited about that. Still just listen to my voice, do more what I say, less what I do, and let's have a great flow. All right. Come on down, take child's pose. We're gonna start there nice and easy. Big toes to touch, knees wide. Extend your arms out in front of you, send your sit bones back towards your heels, and take a couple sways here. Let your hips swish side to side. Let that trickle into your torso, your shoulders, your neck, your head. And take a few moments here. Let that little swish, that little sway begin to settle into your mat, eventually grounding you in child's pose. Drop your elbows into the earth. If your third eye space is able to touch the ground, a block, a pillow, ground down there. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Let that help to quiet your mind, soften your thoughts. With your eyes closed, start to turn your gaze inward. And just feel your body here. Feel the weight of your bones. Feel the stilling of your body and your mind as your weight settles. Can you feel the expansion and contraction of your breath? Let it really fill your vessel, fill your body every time it enters. Find that nice release all the way to empty every time you exhale. Today's intention is threefold. Can you explore and cultivate three attitudes? Can you be brave? Can you be kind? Can you be grateful? Take a few more breaths here. Can you think of areas in your life where you can show up with more bravery? Where can you arrive and be kind? And what things in your life do you have or don't have that bring you gratitude? Using our practice today to explore these three attitudes. Take one more full breath in, fill up. Full exhale. Gently crawl your fingertips forward, get longer through your arms. And on an inhale, pull all the way forward into modified up dog. Keep your feet on the floor. Let your hip bones pull to your wrists. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Take a big breath in as you press the floor away with your hands. Exhale, dip your right hip towards the floor. Gaze over your left shoulder, come into a twist. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, dip your left hip, gaze over your right shoulder, twist the other way. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, press back, child's pose. We'll take that again. Now, as you inhale, can you roll into this modified up dog? Think of leading with your upper back. Pull your upper back forward. Let your hips drop towards your wrist, and then finally, heart and gaze lift. Press the floor, wave your hands, big breath in. Exhale, dip your right hip down, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip your left hip down, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, press back, child's pose. One more time, inhale, pull forward from your upper back, drawing forward. Hips drop, heart lifts, gaze lift, big breath in. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. This time, exhale, press back to all fours. And take a little time to set up. Bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide and tuck your toes. Then today, reach your right leg straight out to the right. Seal your right foot down. Cow and cat with our right leg extended. Inhale, flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Try and rotate your pelvis around your right thigh bone. Pull your heart forward and up. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, press the floor away with your hands. Drop your head and spread across your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Pull your heart forward and up. Exhale, cat, rotating your pelvis around that right thigh bone. Twice more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale to a flat back, a neutral spine. Walk your hands towards your legs. Come all the way up to stand on your legs. Press your hips forward a little more. Bring your right hand to your right thigh, left arm to the sky. As you anchor through your left knee, inhale, reach through your left fingertips. Exhale, side bend right. Slide your right fingers down your right leg. Continue to press your hips forward. Lengthen along your left side body. Maybe turn your gaze into your upper left arm. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, rise up, arms to a T. Exhale, thread your right arm under your left. Extend your left fingers towards the top of your mat and come all the way onto your right shoulder and your head. Twist and look underneath your left armpits. Stay anchored through your extended side foot, that right foot, and continue to turn your torso up to the ceiling. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Make your way back to all fours. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Land that right knee back down. Take a breath. Reset. And then same thing, left side. Stretch your left leg out to the left. Seal your left foot down into the floor. Cow and cat with that left leg extended. Inhale, rotate your pelvis around your left thigh. Flip your sit bones high. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, spread between your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, cow. Rotate that pelvis around your thigh bone. Exhale, cat. Lift your belly. Drop your head. Twice more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back, neutral spine. Walk your hands back towards your legs. Come all the way up to stand on your legs. Bring your left hand to your left thigh, right arm to the sky. Press your hips forward, anchor through your right knee. Inhale, reach through your right fingertips. Exhale, side bend left. Slide your left fingers down your left leg. Keep pressing your hips forward. Reach long through your right side body. Maybe turn your gaze into your upper right arm. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, rise, arms to a T. Exhale, thread your left arm under as you extend your right arm towards the top of your mat. Come onto your left shoulder and your head. Really spin your gaze underneath your right arm. Stay anchored through that left foot, long through that left leg. Let your torso rotate to the ceiling. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Make your way back to all fours. Take your time. Hands under your shoulders. Land that left knee back to the floor. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, stretch back, downward dog. You might start out with bent knees and down dog. And with those knees bent, really find some length in your spine. Press into your hands. Lengthen through your armpits. Lift your hip creases back. Let those sit bones flare up to the ceiling, just like cow pose. And then keep all of this length, this stretch through your arms and your spine as you begin to melt your heels towards the floor. As your heels drop down, find a little lift through the fronts of your legs. Lift up through your shins, lift up through your kneecaps, all the way up to your belly, and draw your belly in. Find some breaths here. Can you be brave? Can you be kind? Can you be grateful? Start to walk your feet to your hands. Take your time. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip-width apart. Spread your toes, soften your knees, let your belly drape onto your thighs. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Give your elbows a little tug, yogi's choice, stay still or move around a little bit. Just a few breaths here, creating more space in the backs of your legs, more width across your lower back, more length through your side waist, out your neck, your head. Release your arms. Bend your knees a lot. Slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. Feel your feet rooting into the earth. Spread your toes again. Create a solid and broad foundation. As you press down into your feet, let that energy rebound up. Zip up through your pelvic floor. Brighten your heart. Lengthen out the top of your head. With your eyes closed or soft, bring your awareness back inside. Can you lead with your heart to be brave? Can you soften your heart to be kind? Can you see with your heart to be grateful? Bow your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Lift your heart, press your palms. Exhale, side bend right. Drop your right arm alongside your right leg. Reach your left arm up and over. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend left. Drop that left arm alongside your left leg. Reach your right arm up and over. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart. Drive your knuckles down. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Add a softness to your knees as you bring your forehead to your shins and your arms overhead. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Grow wider across your collarbones. Let your belly slide down the fronts of your thighs. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, half lift. Press up your shins. Pull your tailbone back. Top of head forward to lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga, take your time. Inhale, up dog. Press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Big inhales. Big exhales. Let one more big breath in. Empty as you exhale. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, side bend right, drop that right arm down. Inhale, center, arms up. Exhale, side bend left, left arm down. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you. Can you interlace your fingers with the opposite finger in front? Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Soften your knees. Bring your forehead to your shins. Once again, draw your shoulder blades together, widen across your chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, pull your heart forward, spin your biceps out. Exhale, downward facing dog, big, full breaths. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center, arms up. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion, soften your knees, drop your head. Continue to squeeze your shoulder blades together, broaden across your chest. Press down a little more into your heels to lift your sit bones higher and let your head get heavy. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lengthen from tailbone to top of head. Exhale, downward facing dog, big breaths. Using your breath to come back to your intention. Be brave, be kind, be grateful. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. This time, exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften or close your eyes and just check in. Notice any sense of percolating energy inside of you. Find your breath. Feel your feet pressing down. That energy rebounding up through your body. Gently open your eyes. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Breathe here. Can you press your arm and leg into each other? Use that traction to help spin your bottom ribs up and around. Pull your top shoulder back and soften your shoulders away from your ears. Sit a little lower in your hips. Get longer from tail to head as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, prayer twist left. Hook your right arm to the outside of your left leg. Same thing here, use arm and leg against each other to spin those bottom ribs up and around. Pull your top shoulder back and slide your shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze your knees together, pull your belly in. Get longer from tail to head as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Press down into your feet. Inhale, rise, high lunge, and breathe. Square off your hips, pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Zip your belly and front ribs in as you bend your front knee deeper. Press into your feet, let that energy rebound out your fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, open, twist right arm back, left arm forward. Scissor your inner thighs together. Reach through your back fingers a little more to stack your shoulders right over your hips. As you inhale, grow taller through your head. Use your exhale, twist a little deeper. Exalted warrior, step by step, right hand to the back of your left thigh. Turn your torso and gaze to face front, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your left arm to the sky. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Begin to trace your gaze and fingers along the ceiling, leading yourself into a deeper back bend as you walk your right fingers further down your back leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Seal your back foot into the earth. Grow wide through your arms. Zip up through your inner thighs. Inhale, reach your right fingers forward. Lengthen your right side waist. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot. Press your right leg open with your right arm. Draw that right sit bone back. Anchor more through your back heel. Turn your left palm to the front of your space. And from that back heel, cast your left arm all the way overhead. Spin your ribs around to the ceiling. Stay soft in your shoulders, soft in your face. Press into your feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Let that front knee bend even deeper as you reach up and back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge, and breathe. Take a moment, square those hips, left hip back, right hip forward. Pull your belly and front ribs back. Bend deeper in your front knee. Press down into your feet, rebound that energy through your fingers. Big breath in. Exhale, open, twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Scissor your inner thighs, find your balance. Reach more through your back fingers, stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, get taller through the top of your head. Exhale, twist deeper. Exalted warrior, land your back hand to your back thigh. Turn front, square your chest, and gaze forward, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your arm high. Bend a little deeper through your front knee. Trace your gaze and top fingers along the ceiling to the wall behind you and walk your back hand down your back leg a little more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, open, warrior two. Seal your back heel down. Grow wide through your arms. Zip up through your inner thighs. Soften your shoulders. Inhale, reach your left fingers forward, lengthen. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down, right arm high. Press your left arm into your left leg. Open that left knee a little more. Draw that left sit bone back. Anchor your back heel into the floor. Turn your right palm to the front of your space. From that back heel, cast your right arm all the way overhead. Keep spinning your ribs, bottom ribs up and around. Soften your face. Soften your breath. Press into your feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay deeply bent in that front knee as you reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, settle. Take a few breaths here. Check in. Let's smooth out our flow. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist right, right arm back, left arm forward. Now take your time. Exalted warrior, right hand down, square off, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch back. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, reach your right fingers forward. Exhale, all the way into extended side angle, left arm all the way overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretching the opposite way. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog, long neck, soft shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky, melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left. Take your time, exalted warrior, back hand down, square off, right palm up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stretch your left fingers forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Take that right arm all the way overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch all the way up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Flush it out nice and smooth. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, rise high on your toes. Gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, zip your belly in. Exhale, open twist right. Take your time, exalted warrior, back hand down, square off, left palm up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach your right fingers forward. Exhale, extended side angle, top arm all the way overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach all the way up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Big breath, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky, melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left. Take your time, exalted warrior. Back hand down, square off, right palm up. Inhale, big reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach your left fingers forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down, right arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale, be brave. Exhale. Inhale, be kind. Exhale. Inhale, be grateful. Exhale. Inhale, right side on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees a lot. Walk your hands about a foot out in front of your feet so that your hands are right underneath your shoulders as you come into a half lift. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to, keeping those fingers on the floor or blocks if you have blocks. Really lengthen your heart forward. Now, bend your left knee a lot. Keep your left fingers on the floor. Inhale, forward fold twist. Reach your right arm to the sky. Press down into your right heel. Maybe start to stretch your right leg longer. Lengthen from your right sit bone out the top of your head. Reach more through your top fingertips. Breathe for 3. Big twist, big reach. 2. 1. Slowly release. Other side, bend your right knee a lot. Keep your right fingers on the floor. Inhale, forward fold twist. Reach that left arm high. As you press your left heel, maybe stretch your left leg longer. Lengthen from left sit bone to top of head. Reach more through your top fingers. Spin your torso to the ceiling. Breathe for 3. Big stretch, big reach. 2. 1. Release. Keep your fingers on the floor. Re-soften those knees. I want you to shift a little weight to your left foot. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot towards your left glute. Right fingers stay on the floor. Reach back with your left hand to grab the top of your right foot. So opposite hand and foot. From here, start to open your right knee to the ceiling. Kick your foot into your hand. Keep opening your knee and now your hip wide. Use your right fingers on the floor. Imagine you could drag your right fingers back as you pull your heart forward. Breathe for 3. 2. Keep kicking foot to hand. Open that knee. 1. Slowly release. Right foot down. Left hand down. Shift a little weight into your right foot. Bend your left knee. Bring your left heel towards your right glutes. Keep your left hand down. Reach your right hand behind you for that left foot. Start to kick your foot into your hand. Lift your knee and open your hip towards the sky. Imagine you could drag your left fingers back, pull your heart forward. Keep kicking foot to hand, open knee for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Left foot down, right hand down. Heel toe your feet together. Bring your big toes all the way to touch. On an inhale, half lift, reset your spine. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right and stay here. So take your time, we've been here before. Go deep into that twist. Sit your hips low. Spin your bottom ribs around. Keep all of that happening, gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your right foot and lighten up your left foot. Slowly, staying in this twist, start to step that left foot back into a lunge. Now, if you need help with your balance here, you can always drop your back knee. Wherever you are with those legs, start to rework your twist. Spin your bottom ribs up and around. Maybe keep your hands at heart center, working your heart towards your thumbs. Maybe extend your arms wide, half or full bind. 2 breaths. Inhale. Use that inhale to lengthen through your spine. Use that exhale to twist. Gently release both hands to the inside of your right foot. You might even heel toe your right foot over to the right a little to make some space. And then use your back toes to rock a little forwards and backwards, opening up your hips. And drop your back knee to the floor. Untuck your toes. Working into lizard pose, bend your elbows as much as you can. Maybe come to your forearms. Soften your shoulders, your head, your face. Option to stay here. If you'd like to add a quad stretch, come up to your left hand, bend your back knee, reach your right arm back behind you, grab for the pinky toe side of your back foot with your right hand. Wherever you are, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. We'll all meet in a low lunge. Take your time. Hands to the floor, framing your front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. From here, crawl your hands around to the left, wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes in, turn your heels out, and just take a couple sways. Soften your right knee, swing right. Soften your left knee, swing left. Release across your back, through your hips, your torso. And then make your way center here. Make sure those toes are turned in a little. Reach down for your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, press down into your heels, pull into your toes, and draw yourself into a deep forward fold. Lift your shoulder blades up your back. Reach your head to the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release your hands. Soften your knees. Slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, step your right foot in to meet your left. Then hug your left knee into your chest. Standing tall on your right leg. Scoop your belly in and up. Stay soft in your shoulders. Keep holding your left leg with your left hand. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Moving into dancer's pose, Nadarajasana. Begin to reach your left toes behind you and take that left arm back behind to grab for the inner part of your left foot with your left hand. Point your left knee to the floor. Press your hips forward slightly. Bring your thumb and index finger together on your right hand and reach your right arm to the sky. Start to kick your back foot into your back hand. Can you move that foot and your heart up and out with the same energy? Continue to press foot to hand. Let that energy help lift your foot. Keep lifting your heart, reaching out your right arm. Breathe for 3. Spin that left hip down, square your hips. 2, lengthen from tailbone to top of head. 1, slowly release. Tadasana, left foot next to right. Hands to prayer in front of heart. Take a big step out with your right foot, coming back into a wide straddle. And setting up for Trikonasana. Turn your back toes in a little, front toes all the way to face straight forward. Inhale, reach your arms wide, prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana. Shift your hips back. Land your right hand to your right shin. Draw your outer right hip back. Press near your back heel, lengthen out the top of your head. Spin your heart to the ceiling and lean your upper back back. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time. Soften your front knee. Move your right hand forward and to the right slightly as you shift your right leg. Power out your lifted heel. Reach through your top fingertips. Start to turn your gaze to the side wall or maybe all the way around to your left thumb. Zip your belly in, get longer out the top of your head. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Big breath in, keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Soften your front knee with grace. Step back, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, flush it out. Find your flow. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, settle. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left and breathe. Setting up your twist here, sit low. Lengthen your spine, spin those bottom ribs around. Keep all of that happening. Gaze to the floor. As you shift your weight to your left foot, lighten up your right foot. When you're ready, step your right leg back into a lunge. Option again to land that back knee if you need help with balance. Press your arm into your leg, leg into your arm to rework that twist. Maybe keep your hands at heart center. Maybe fly your arms wide, half or full bind. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Big breath out. Release both hands to the inside of your left foot. You might heel toe your foot to the left a little to create a little more space. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee if it's not, and then just rock forwards and backwards. Open up in the hips. Drop your back knee to the floor. Untuck your toes. Working towards lizard. Bend your elbows as much as you can. Maybe come to your forearms. Great place to close your eyes. Find your breath. Option to stay here or add that quad stretch. For that quad stretch, come to your right hand. Bend your back knee, reach your left hand behind and grab for the pinky toe side of your back foot with that left hand. Wherever you are. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll all meet up in low lunge. Take your time. Hands to the floor. Frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Crawl your hands to the right. Wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes in, heels out, and just start with a couple sways. Soften knee to knee. Swing torso side to side. And as you make your way center with your torso, give your knees a little bend. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers, chest expansion. Try and squeeze your palms together. If your elbows are bent, lift your elbows to the ceiling. If your arms can straighten, drive your knuckles to the sky. Press down and out through your heels. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, fold deeply. Think of drawing your collarbones to the floor. Stay wide through your collarbones as you press down into your heels. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Gently release your arms. Shake out your head, your shoulders, soften your knees, and unroll all the way up to stand. Big step in, left foot to right foot. And then stand on that left foot, hug your right knee into your chest. Scoop your belly in. Soften your gaze. Keep your right hand on your right leg, slide your left hand to your left hip. Coming into dancer's pose, Nadarajasana. Let that right knee move back, reach back for the inside of your foot with your right hand. Bring your thumb and index finger together on your left hand and reach your left arm to the sky. Point your right knee down, press your hips forward. Try and keep your hips square as you start to kick your back foot into your back hand. Let that energy help lift your back foot high. Now with that same energy, pull your heart forward and up. Everything is lifting up and out, up and out. Spin your right hip down. Get longer from tail to head. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Tadasana, right foot next to left. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a big step out with your left foot, moving through wide-legged straddle to set up for Trikonasana. Turn your back toes in. Turn your front toes straight forward. Inhale, reach your arms wide. Exhale, Trikonasana, shift your hips back. Lengthen that left side, land your left hand lightly, reach your right arm high. Spin that outer left hip back. Press through your back foot, lengthen out the top of your head, and try and draw your belly and front ribs in. Lean your upper back back, maybe gaze to the ceiling. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, soften your front knee. Scoot your left hand forward and to the left slightly. Glide onto your left leg. Power up that lifted leg. Reach out your top heel. Reach out your right fingers. Maybe spin your heart and gaze to the side of the room or the ceiling. Breathe, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in, keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Take your time with grace. Big step back, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, find your flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. From here, walk your hands and feet together so that you're in a forward fold in the middle of your mat. Soften your knees, release your shoulders. Heel toe your feet mat width apart. Go wide with your legs. Bend your knees deeply, come down into a prayer squat. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften your shoulders, soften your gaze. So yogi's choice. We're gonna take 3 rounds of crow pose, adding on every round. If you'd like to stay right here in prayer squat the whole time, great, go for it. Feel free to add any variations. You can always stop at any stage, any step, and stick with that. First crow pose, Kakasana. Hands to the floor. Lift your hips, heel toe your feet together. Bring your knees to your upper arms. Start to pull your weight to your fingertips. Glide your heart and gaze forward and up. Maybe lift 1 or both feet. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Land your feet wide. Come into a prayer squat. We'll all meet up there. Stay here and breathe. Option B, I'll give you a little showcase. You can stay in prayer squat. You can come into crow pose, or maybe the second time around, crow pose, to land your head into tripod, to scoop your belly in and lift back up into crow pose. Second round, here we go. Crow pose, hands to the floor, lift your hips, bring your feet together. Knees to your upper arms, shift your weight forward, glide your heart and gaze forward and up. Option to stay in crow, Or maybe land your head to the floor. Tripod. If you do, scoop your belly in, shift your weight back. Try and lift back up into crow. And we'll all meet up in prayer squat. I'll give you an extra breath to explore. Third round. Prayer squat, crow, crow to tripod, or crow to tripod headstand. Here we go. Be brave. Hands down, lift those hips. Heel toe your feet together. Be kind. Crow pose, knees to arms, shift forward. Be grateful. Maybe you stay in crow. Maybe you land your head in tripod. Maybe you scoop your belly in and lift up into tripod headstand. Wherever you are, breathe for 5. 4, if you're in tripod or tripod headstand, make the reverse return to prayer squat in 3, 2, 1. Take your time. We'll all meet up in prayer squat. Beautiful. Hands to the floor, knees to the floor, child's pose. Bring your legs all the way together. Wrap your arms alongside your body. You can roll out your wrists a little bit. Sway your head side to side. Roll up to sit on your heels. Sit off to one side, swing your legs around to the front of your mat. Marichyasana, legs are long. Let's start with that right leg. Fold your right leg in. Now bring your right heel a little bit to the right in front of your right sit bone, so there's a little space between your right foot and your left thigh. Left finger's out to the left, lean onto your left hand. That right hip can lift off the floor a little bit. Reach your right arm up, inhale, grow long. Exhale, reach your right side body forward. Try and wrap your right arm around the front of your right shin. Now take your left arm behind you. See if you can bind. Grab for fingers, grab for wrists. Flex your left toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up to sit, releasing your bind. Take your time. And we'll change sides. Stretch that right leg out long. Fold your left leg. Bring your left heel towards your left sit bone with a little bit of space between left foot and right thigh. Right fingers to the right. Lean on that right hand. Let that left hip lift a little if you need to. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, reach forward with your torso and try and wrap that left arm around the front of your left shin. Right arm reaches behind for a bind. Flex your right toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up to sit, release your bind. And then we'll take double pigeon from here. Slide that left shin underneath your right. Stacking shin on shin, ankle to knee. If that's too much, bring your right leg in front and sit cross-legged. Flex your feet. Sit up tall, take a breath in. This might be where you stay. Maybe use your exhales to slowly fold forward. Feel free to close your eyes. Find a release, a softness in your jaw. Up to sit. We'll just change sides. Right shin on the bottom, left shin on the top. Flex your feet. Sit up tall, take a breath in, stay here, or exhale and fold forward. Come back to your breath. If your mind, your thoughts pull you away, come back again. Start to make your way back up to sit. This time stretch your legs out in front of you. Give your legs a little shake, let your hips, your knees, your ankles release. Flex your feet, sit up tall, take a breath in. Exhale and fold. Try and grab for the outer edges of your feet. Walk your sit bones back and soften over your legs. Slowly unroll all the way onto your back. Once you arrive, happy baby, draw your knees to the outer edges of your torso, flex your feet to the ceiling. Use your hands to pull your knees towards the floor, press your feet into your hands, reach your low back towards the floor. Feel free to add some sways, maybe stretch one or both legs straight. Hug your right knee into your chest, stretch your left leg long, take a big breath in. Exhale, supine twist, guide your knee all the way to the left, look to the right, breathe. Come back to center with that knee, and change sides, hug your left knee and stretch your right leg long. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, twist. Come back to center with that knee. Hug both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything in really tightly. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release. Set up for final rest, Shavasana. Let your body expand. Let your body release. Allow those cultivated energies and attitudes of bravery, kindness, gratitude to blanket your body. into your heart. Breathe into your toes and wiggle your toes. Roll out your ankles. Breathe into your fingers, wiggle your fingers, roll out your wrists. Let your head move side to side. And when you're ready, have knees to chest. Roll to your right. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. As you do so, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Be brave. Be kind. Be grateful. The divine light in me bows to the divine light